Welcome back to Leigh's Intuitive Tarot. So for today, we're going to take a look at Aquarius. We're going to take a look and see what is going on in your love life. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we're going to move on with the reading. Here we go. So we're going to start with the deck that was over here on the left-hand side. And the card that I pulled was a card that came when I shuffled before being on camera, so that I know what's actually going on in the reading, okay, before we start. So we've got the Fool, okay? This is talking about taking a leap of faith, okay? I feel like in your love life, there have been a lot of things that have happened. You may be, traumatized by some of the things that have happened in the past, and it may have taken you a long time to get yourself together. But I feel like you've gone down to rock bottom. You've hit rock bottom already, and now you're climbing out, and everything is going to be on the way up from now on. Okay. This can talk about, you traveling, you having a lot of adventure. This is basically a brand new beginning when it comes to your love life. Okay. And I feel like like the card says, you're clinging to that innocence. You're stepping back into that innocent energy and learning how to be carefree, spontaneous. You may have gone through a lot in order to forgive people and let things go. And I feel like now you are just letting go of a lot of stuff and you're ready to take a leap of faith. Okay. Under this, we've got the Five of Coins. So yeah, remember I told you, you've gone through it in relationships. So this is talking about you, feeling left out in the cold. There may be someone who's ghosted you, rejection. This talks about unrequited love. And a lot of things you may have been through. For some of you, it may have been financial ruin, just like it says on the card. Okay. So you've been through a lot of loss. Okay. But I feel like you are trying to pick up the pieces and move forward with this Fool. You're trying to, step into this energy where you're able to be carefree and just take that leap of faith when the time comes. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, we've got the Ten of Wands. So yeah, you were carrying around a lot of baggage, I feel like. And this is reversed. So this is a good card to see. So like I said, I feel like you did hit rock bottom with all these wands. And I think in order for you to get out of that, to climb out of that, you had to release a lot of stuff. And I feel like that's what you've done. And I feel like you need to be proud of yourself, Aquarius, because in order for you to get back into this energy of the Fool, I know it wasn't an easy task. So you should pat yourself on the back for that. Okay. So now we're going to move on to some more tarot and see what's going on with you and your person. Just one moment. Okay, here we go. This is for Aquarius Spirit, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus regarding love. This is for Aquarius Spirit, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus regarding love. Okay, here we go. May I have one card for Aquarius, please? Your person, some of you, your person may be Sagittarius, because that keeps coming to mind and I keep wanting to say it. Okay, so this is a card for you. Let's pull a card for your person. All right, it's your person. And then the energy between you both. All right, there you go. Okay. All right, let's see what's at the bottom. Okay, yeah, we've got the Five of Swords. All right. And at the word on the bottom, the key word on the bottom of this card is defeat. So, yeah, I feel like in the past you did feel defeated when it came to your love life. You fought the good fight. You tried to do what you could to keep things moving. I feel like a lot of you carried your relationship with this person. They didn't do anything, or if they did the minimum. But in the end, you were the one left out in the cold. You were the one that may have had financial ruin. If it was a situation where you were married, you ended in divorce, or maybe, you and the person broke up and you had to move out. It's a lot of different things. But I feel like with this Five of Swords card, you learned a lot from what happened between you and this person. Okay. Under this, we've got the Queen of Cups. This is an water sign or someone with a lot of water in their chart: Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This for me is my Scorpio card. Okay. It may be different for other readers, but for me, this is what this represents when it comes up. So you may have Scorpio placements in your chart, or your person may have. With this Queen of Cups, this is Spirit saying that you learned out of this relationship how important it is for you to tell the truth, to be honest about your feelings. And it's how important it is for your person to be honest about how they feel as well. Because I feel like a lot of this tension and this fighting and, what went on with you and your person, you may have felt stabbed in the back. What went on with you and this person had to do with, because there was a lot of information being withheld. There may have been a lot of lies. There could have been a third party situation because this person is holding 3 swords. They got 2 here and 1 here. And there are 2 other people here in this, with this card. So for some of you, it may have been third party. Okay. Or like I said, third party doesn't have to be a person. It could be a thing. It could be an addiction. It could be, anything that an inordinate amount of time, an unhealthy amount of time is spent, a person is spending doing something that could qualify as a third party situation too. It doesn't have to be a person, but for some of you it was. So you're trying to move on, I feel like, from what happened. Okay. You're learning the importance of truth. Okay. And because this is what you wanted. For a lot of you, this is a twin flame connection. Okay, with this 4 of Wands, because this card is my twin flame card, the 4 of Wands, and it's talking about, at the bottom of the card, it says perfected work. So, like I said, you're learning what it takes to hold down a relationship for it to be healthy, what is needed, so on and so forth. And a lot of us want to blame the twin and what we went through with the twin. And I'm not saying that, the part that they played in the relationship wasn't important, and it wasn't a bad thing, and that you shouldn't be upset with them. But a lot of this, like I said, people are reflections, Aquarius. Okay. We've talked about this a lot. So if there's anything in you subconsciously where you feel like you deserve to be mistreated, or you're not sitting in the proper energy for people to show up in the right way, because that's the way this universe works, right? I'm not saying that it's your fault, because I'm not saying that no one consciously sits down and says, hey, I want to be abused, or I want to be traumatized, or I want to be mistreated. I want to be left out in the cold. No one says that. But you have to look at the way you're carrying yourself, because if in your subconscious mind, you're like, woe is me. You feel like the victim, because like I said, I feel like you are in this situation, but you can't carry yourself around like that. You can't continue to sit in that energy, because you're just going to continue to, it's going to continue to be reflected to you. People are going to continue to step into your energy that way, because that is the energy that you are transmitting. So what this is about, why this is saying perfected work, is because it's about you cleaning up your energy so that people can't come in like this, and they can't do these things, because you love, honor, and respect yourself, and you don't suffer any fools. That's basically what Spirit is telling you. Because look under here, we've got the Queen of Wands. So this is 2 queens that are showing up. Okay. One is about being honest and being truthful. The other one is about getting your shit together. Because this person is someone passionate. They juggle a lot of balls. And, they spin a lot of plates. They have a lot of things going in their life. They're very, like I said, very passionate, very charismatic, very charming. Okay. But this is a person that gets things done. Okay. The Queen of Cups is someone who is in touch with their emotions and is not afraid to be honest and tell the truth and let people know how they feel, because that's the only way you can have an authentic relationship in this lifetime. You have to be honest with the person. And if it's someone who can't handle it, and it ends up being a big mess, like I feel like it was with you, then, maybe you need to let that person go, because they're not going to be able to step into your energy the way you want them to until you clean yours up. That is what Spirit is trying to let you know. Okay. We don't want to hear that. We don't want to do the work. We don't want things to be difficult and to be hard. But sometimes, in order to get what it is you really want, you're going to have to put in that effort. And I feel like that's what Spirit is trying to tell you. Okay. All right. So now we're going to take a look at the card that Spirit gave me for you. And what we have is the 4 of Cups. Yeah. So this is talking about feeling like you had a missed opportunity. You're looking at these 3 cups down here. These may have been 3 for some of you, 3 different relationships that didn't work out. This could have been the third party we talked about with the 5 of Swords as well. For others of you, this is just you, I feel like, being at your wit's end and wanting to give up. Okay. You may be sitting in that energy now, or this may be the recent past for some of you. So what you need to remember is that whenever a door closes, there's always something else that's going to open up for you to step into. And so to get out of this, you have to stop looking at what happened in the past. Okay. It's time to learn the lesson, to figure out, what happened, your role in it, your person's role in it, and to move on. Okay. Because looking at what your person did is going to help you to figure out what's going on with you. You're going to be able to see why you felt the way you felt, what feelings you had that contributed to this person being able to step into your energy the way that they did. Okay. Like I said, I'm not a person that's saying, oh, it's all your fault. It's all your fault. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is the energy, you have to keep your energy clean. The energy that you're sitting in, that is the only way people can show up. So if you feel like, things are one-sided, you're the person that's always doing everything and the other person isn't doing anything. And, and this doesn't have to just be in a love relationship, Aquarius. It can be in any relationship. Okay. It can be in family situations. It can be in friendships, a lot of that, because let me tell you a story. I like to tell my stories. I used to be like that. I used to have, people in my life where the relationships were one-sided, and it was all about what I could do for them. Even some of my closest friends, when I started to step back and look at what was going on, there were some things going on within my energy where I thought that that's what I had to do in order to have people in my life. So I had to step back, take a look at that, and start to adjust certain things. And when I did that, there's some people that left. And like I said, I kicked them in the ass on out the door, because I'm like, if you're doing this and I'm cleaning up my energy and you're not wanting to show up properly, or you're moving on, it is because Spirit is trying to give me something better. Okay. A situation that's better, where it's two-sided, where, everybody it's equal give and take, where it's like Six of Pentacles relationship. So I feel like with this, Spirit is saying, okay, you may be looking at this, but it's time to put this to bed, clean up your energy, because I have an opportunity for you here. Okay. Something new and better is coming for you here. Okay. All right. Let's clarify. Okay. 4 cups. Okay. This is recognition. Spirit is saying, be proud of yourself and give yourself credit for all the hard work you've done. Because for those of you who are learning how to step back into this full energy, that's what it's about. It's about just saying, okay, what happened, happened. It was water under the bridge. Yeah, nobody likes to go through the things that, we go through and to deal with this type of stuff. But you come out on the other side. I feel like a lot of you have. And Spirit is saying, it's time for you to congratulate yourself for the work that you've done. Okay. All right. Because like I said, what you went through was not easy. All right. And I will never sit here and say that it was. And so you had a right to want to sit in this energy and to feel like you wanted to give up. But it's about you, not about you falling down, but about how you get up and you move forward. Okay. All right. So with your person, we've got the Princess of Pentacles. So this is an earth sign or someone with a lot of earth in their chart, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This could be a new or old person. It's going to be different for all of you. But this talks about a love offer that's coming, like a small mini love offer, because it's the very beginning. Okay. A lot of people talk about wanting to have kings show up in their reading. But I feel like where you are right now, you need to start with the page or the princess, because you're building on something new. You're laying a new foundation. And so it shouldn't be something big. I feel like a king at this point would overwhelm you. You got to work up to that and build up to that. Okay. Because I feel like you are sitting in queen energy, but you're learning how to cultivate that for yourself first. And then once the person comes in, you'll be able to put, some of your attention on them and work the relationship up until it's a king status. Okay. All right. Let's clarify. See, yeah, there was deception in this situation. Okay, so the person may not have been honest and told you how they felt, but like I said, if you want to move on to somebody new, you know, because you, like I said, the only way this person is going to change is when you change your energy. And you need to understand that this is not the only person out here. There are other people you can deal with, because if you're supposed to be with that person, you're going to be with that person. I tell you that all the time. What's for you will not pass you by. But you can't continue to sit in, stagnant energy and expect things to change. You can't continue to sit in and have things, the status quo, be the same all the time and feel, and expect things to change. You have to be the change that you want to see. So we've got the surrender card here. So this is saying letting go of negativity, listening to higher wisdom from self, and shifting out of ego into soul self. So your person may be going through a dark night of the soul, but they are going through a metamorphosis just like you are. They're learning how to surrender, how to put the gun down, how to wave the white flag, because at the end of the day, we all just want to be loved. But in order to get there, sometimes there's some obstacles and roadblocks and things that we have to navigate through before we can get there. Okay. Okay, so when it comes to the energy between the both of you, we have the Emperor, okay? It's Aries energy. So this is talking about both of you learning how to sit in your divine counterpart energy, all right? This is about you learning how to come from a place of power, because this is someone who is structured. This is someone who, has a lot of authority. They have a lot of power, okay? And they make their decisions based on coming from a place of power. And that feel like that's what spirit wants for you. That's why the Nine of Pentacles shows up all the time. That's why in the past the Empress shows up all the time. Because whether you're male or female, in order to have your come to Jesus moment with your person, with your twin, because for some of you this is a twin flame connection, you've both got to learn how to sit in this energy, okay? But when you start to sit in it, your life doesn't stop there. Continue to live your life, because like I said, what is for you will not pass you by. If it's for you to be with this person, the universe will do what is necessary to bring the two of you together. Okay. All right. Let's clarify. See, awakening. It says a new outlook and perspective on the situation is coming, but that's not the card that flew out. That's just what was in the deck when I cracked it. Okay, there we go. Okay, there you go. Denial. All right. It says it's not the river in Egypt, right? Someone is not ready to acknowledge the truth. So I feel like it's your person. Okay. I feel like you've acknowledged and acknowledged and acknowledged, for some of you, the 3 cups may be the 3 times that you told them how you felt, but they're not ready to acknowledge the truth. So you have to move on with your life. Okay. Like I said, I'm not saying that the two of you will never come together, but it's all about your energy. You can't expect the other person to change without you changing yourself. You have to change yourself first. And then when they step into your energy, they have no choice but to come in emitting the same frequency that you are. Okay. All right. All right, before you go, we're going to get some messages of love cards, and then we'll get a message from your person. Okay, here we go. But be proud, Aquarius. You've been through a lot, and you still here. And you got a lot of good things coming up. So Spirit is saying, wait, the timing is not quite right for the two of you to be together, because you both have things you have to do on your end. And once you get yourself together, or you feel prepared to be in a relationship with someone, you can date someone else. You don't have to be with this person. Okay. You can have somebody new come along and continue to live your life, because this person, whoever that is with the 5 of swords there, they can't expect you to put your entire life on hold for them. All right. You here living, and the time to live is now. Okay. All right. So, but the moment you start to let go and just enjoy your life, that's when they're going to show back up. Okay. But if you want them to come in the right way, your energy has to be right too. Okay. All right. Let's get a message from your person, whether it's the new person or the old person. Okay. Let's see. It says, I will overcome this. So this person is saying, they're working on surrendering. They're working on getting themselves together. So they're saying they're going to overcome it, but you can't put your life on hold. Well, you shouldn't. Let's say that. You shouldn't put your life on hold because time is flying by. Look, we're already a fourth of the way through the 2024, and tell yourself this is going to be your year. This is going to be your year where you're going to get yourself together and you're going to start to enjoy your life. If you want to go somewhere and do something, stop waiting on other people to do it. Just go and do it. Okay. I've been all over the world. I'm a world traveler. I've been all over the world. And a lot of times I went by myself. I've had people that I've traveled with, but a lot of times if you wait for somebody else to do something, you'll be there for the rest of your life waiting. Okay, because they always got excuses or whatever. But if it's important to you, Aquarius, you do it. Whatever it is you feel like you want to do in this life. If you have a bucket list of things that you want to do, start to do them now. Don't wait until you get, terminally ill, God forbid, or something happens or somebody in your life passes away. Don't wait until that happens to wake yourself up to live your life. Okay, because I'm planning a vacation now that I'm about to go on. Like I said, if somebody comes, that's good. If nobody goes, that's fine. Because I'm go by myself. Because when you're by yourself, you can do whatever it is you want to do. You ain't got to compromise with nobody about, your time. You can do whatever you feel like you want to do. All right. So I hope this helped. I missed y'all, but I had to get myself together. And, I wish you the best of luck. Have a good week. And I'll talk to you soon. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.